Okay, hi guys. Well, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is just going to be general, okay? We'll just pull some cards and see what comes out. So only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. Trigger warning in advance. I'm a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibrational energy comes up in my readings. So just protect yourself as necessary, okay? So I guess let's just start with the Gilded for now and see what comes out. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. Okay, so King of Wands upright. Ten of Wands upright. So lots of fire already, okay? King of Wands is a court card, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo energy that may be relevant. You may have that in your top four. This just may be a very passionate time, but passion with the Ten of Wands, I'm getting maybe a stressful time for you, the viewer, or for another energy. Knight of Swords upright. And the Hierophant. Wow, okay. That's the overall energy. Okay. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy as well, so that may be relevant. Hierophant as the overall energy, that's interesting. So the Hierophant, it rarely comes out in my readings, but when it does, it's like pretty significant, at least for me. The Hierophant symbolizes like organization. It can symbolize tradition or religion, and a big institution, a giant institution essentially. The Hierophant represents the number 5, so the number 5 may be significant. Some of you guys may be seeing 555 a lot. 5 signifies change, like positive change or just change in general. So some of you guys may be going through a lot of changes in your life, which may be causing a lot of stress with the Ten of Wands. Sorry, I usually go in order, but I'm just kind of reading it all together right now. So there may be an organization, an agency, an institution, a church, or a group. I'm also getting a society, so secret societies as well with the Hierophant. So if that applies, whichever organization, whichever group, whichever institution, the Hierophant represents rules and regulation. So some rules within an organization may be changing. It could be personnel changes as well. Just change in general. It could be just organizations themselves. They may be changing. Like changing as in like no longer existing. Or coming into existence. Looks like with this year, just like the Pope, so I'm getting heavy religion as well. Heavy religion, organization, church, some type of head leader, maybe like a religious leader, or again, some type of a society, secret society or something like that. Could be prevalent. It could be a King of Wands energy that is the head of some type of a society, organization, institution. Yeah, especially because the leader is dressed in like red and looks like gold / orange, which is also kind of what the King of Wands card is wearing as well. So maybe this energy, the Hierophant, like the head of some type of organization, they may be a fire sign, or they embody fire sign traits, meaning that they are passionate, they're ambitious, they go after they want, they're very charismatic, which again, if you're leading some type of organization, some type of institution, you kind of have to have a certain level of charisma in order to draw people in and lead them and guide them and gain their trust. Which is all what I'm picking up off of the King of Wands. This King of Wands though is upright, so I would say if this is some type of institutional leader, They are balanced in their light and dark. I'm getting masculine energy, but again, gender doesn't matter. They're balanced in their light and dark, or they operate from mainly light, either or. But with the Ten of Wands, I would say this King of Wands, again, they could be the Hierophant, they could be the head of some type of institution or organization, or they could be a part of it. But either way, I would say is the King of Wands is stressed out for some reason. Ten of Wands is like being overburdened, having a lot to carry. That could be like stress, like just like a lot of things to do in the 3D, or it could be like mental. I would have to clarify. It could just be like an overburdening of like the soul, just feeling like weary and tired, like internally. Yeah. Some of you guys may like hunting, just because I'm being drawn to the deer. Some of you guys may hunt as a pastime, or energies that are a part of this organization or institution, they enjoy hunting as a pastime. If it's not the King of Wands energy that's stressed out, then it could be an institution or an organization that's stressed out in regards to a King of Wands energy. So you just have to take what resonates. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is kind of like really fast communication. With it being upright, I wouldn't say like it's erratic, or it's like doesn't make sense. I would say this knight has a purpose. They just like are feeling the need to deliver some type of information. Swords is communication, so they're feeling the need to communicate something really quickly, or it's like really important. It needs to be the communication needs to be relayed in a swift manner. Knight of Swords is often, I read them as like mechanical, so because of the importance of the message, or because of the importance of the swiftness, and because of how fast it needs to be relayed, sometimes the Knight of Swords doesn't care how the information is relayed, just as long as it's being given. So that may be relevant. A lot of blue on this card, so I would say definitely this knight is going to be using their obviously, if they're communicating something. Well, not obviously, because sometimes you can communicate and you don't necessarily have to use your throat chakra, meaning you don't have to speak to communicate. You can communicate in various ways, through writing, music, etc. But with the blue, I would definitely say this knight is going to be using their throat chakra. They'll be speaking something that's important. And with this purple, this knight is being guided by their intuition, or their intuition is telling them to hurry up and speak, hurry up and say something, or to just relay it anyway. Period. Some of you guys may like eagles as well. That may be relevant. So eagles, I may look up the meaning, but they have a bird's eye view. There's a certain level of intelligence with eagles. And they fly high, so, and then they can like zone in and pinpoint like really low below the ground, even though they're like high up. So this King of Wands energy, or a leader of a organization or institution, they're higher up with this eagle. So they are looking at things that are happening within a congregation, within the group that they're a part of. They're looking at it from a bird's eye view. And whatever it is that they're needing to speak about, they're needing to be like methodical, use their wits and their intelligence and their intuition to relay this information. Like that's what it's going to take in order for this information to be successfully communicated, if that makes sense. With this water, I'm just being drawn to the waterfalls. I feel like Spirit is saying, for whoever that resonates for, Spirit is saying, yes, definitely continue to use your intuition. Don't be afraid to activate your throat chakra. And in order to solidify these two chakras, I would say the throat chakra and the third eye, you'll need to make sure that you're cleansing, however that looks like for you. Cleansing your energy, cleansing your space, cleansing your mind. Your body, however that works, and that'll clear the pathway, or open up a communication like wavelength, I guess. It'll clear it out better, so that way there's no interference. I'm getting like a lot of like radio type analogy. So I don't know. Some of you guys, I'm getting military as well. So maybe some of you guys are in the military, if that applies. That's the case. Thank you for your service. Okay. All right. So let's clarify. I'll probably clarify with the, what is this, fairy? So I'll just move these a little bit over. I'd like for you guys to see the cards a little bit better. Okay, Spirit, what's this King of Wands? King of Wands, please, thank you. When I call out signs, it's just like it can be an identifier, but what I talk about, it doesn't have to be those signs specifically. Sometimes energies can embody the traits of those signs, or they could be those signs. So you just have to take what resonates. I just felt the need to clarify that. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. So what is this? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the King of Wands. So this King of Wands energy, they may be coming out of some type of lack mentality, lack mindset, lack in general, just like poverty. Five of Pentacles can signify sickness as well. So this King of Wands energy may be overcoming some type of sickness. I'm not sure. It could be physical, mental, emotional, however. So that may be relevant. With this purple here, a lot of purple, this King of Wands, in order to heal or in order to come out of a lack mindset or mentality, or just lack energy in general, this King of Wands is needing, or they were following their intuition that is assisting in that. If it's not the King of Wands that's coming out of lack, I would say this King of Wands energy works with a higher up that's a part of an organization or institution to help energies come out of lack themselves. So again, it could be the King of Wands that is doing that. It could be both. The King of Wands is coming out of lack, and therefore they're able to help others with this Hierophant come out of lack, or they work with a Hierophant energy to help energies come out of lack. I would say this King of Wands is ambition and goals being driven with all the fire energy. That also helps to come out of lack or poverty. In order to want to change one's circumstances, you have to have a certain level of oomph, of gumption, of willpower, and that makes sense with all the wands. I'm not sure. It could be energies that are currently in lack and they also want to come out of lack or poverty. They may be feeling stressed or overburdened because the King of Wands energy is currently accomplishing that. And, they may feel, left behind, so to speak. Or this King of Wands energy may be a part of a group or society who doesn't want them to overcome poverty, because overcoming some type of lack mindset maybe for some reason causes this institution or organization stress. It causes them to be overburdened if they were to accomplish this with if they were to come out of lack or poverty. Let's see. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay, so this institutional organization, if they're not one and the same, I'm kind of getting they're different, actually. I'm kind of getting the King of, now that we're clarifying, I'm getting the King of Wands energy is actually separate from some type of organization, some institution, some secret society. And I feel like this organization or institution feels like with the King of Wands following their passions, or, you know, taking action on their goals and then their dreams and their ambitions to get out of poverty or a lack mindset mentality, they feel this King of Wands will ultimately leave a group, a collaboration. Three of Pentacles is working together, coming together for a common goal. Like I think I just said this, collaboration. So with it in reverse, though, yeah, this organization feels like, you know, the King of Wands will ultimately leave, and this is causing stress or burdens, worries for whatever reason. I'm not sure. It could be this King of Wands being a part of an organization or an institution, secret society. They obviously, you probably had to be indoctrinated or initiated in some type of way, and so maybe there's information that this King of Wands knows about or is aware of, and they're afraid that if they achieve their goals, to get out of lack mindset or lack mentality, they will no longer need this institution or society or organization. They will no longer need to collaborate and group up. And I guess that causes this institution stress. And this institution or organization may be worried that this King of Wands will, you know, communicate information that I guess is supposed to be secret or only privy to an institution. It's only privy to, you know, a certain sect of people. So they may feel this energy may rush off and go do that. The Hermit, Virgo energy, Virgo energy. So this King of Wands energy could be, wow, okay, I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if I should say this. Okay, well, it's coming up, so if it's coming out in the reading, then that means Spirit wants it to be known, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I feel I'm called to do. So anyways, yeah, this King of Wands energy, the Hermit, I read it as, you know, learning information, being alone, but kind of like investigating or trying to gain knowledge, but like in a more covert manner. There's another military word, covert. I feel like the military is very prevalent for some reason. I don't know. Some of you guys may be veterans that are in my energy or that I'm picking up on. But yeah, so this King of Wands energy may have been sent into some type of organization, institution, or something like that to gain information with this Hermit. Maybe I'm also getting this King of Wands energy was investigating some type of institution, agency, organization, or secret society because they somehow came out of lack or poverty. I'm getting like, I don't know. There's a reason why it was investigated. Maybe it happened like spontaneously. Maybe the way that they gained affluence or came out of poverty was under suspicious suspicious reasons, like it's needing to be explained. It's not obvious on how this was accomplished, and this is why the King of Wands was sent in to investigate. And there were multiple energies who worked together to achieve this, and that also may be why they're investigating. This organization or institution or agency or secret society may be aware now that this was the King of Wands, that this was their true mission, and this is causing stress. And this may be why either the organization is trying to hurry up and I heard retract. So they may be trying to retract some information that was sent out, or they're worried that this King of Wands is gonna hurry up and relay any information that they found. Interesting. Wait, what am I reading right now? Okay, I have no idea. All right, so let's see, Ten of Wands. Let's clarify Ten of Wands. I think I may have already mentioned this, but I feel like it's stressing this institution, this organization. Sorry, I don't really laugh. But it's stressing them out that this King of Wands no longer wants to work with them or be a part of this. I'm not sure if the King of Wands initially they were okay with whatever it is that this organization, this group, this society was doing to begin with, in order to avoid poverty, lack, or whatever. Or if it was always their intention to join it but never truly be a part of it, if that makes sense. I'm getting kind of like undercover. Not necessarily undercover. Well, it could be. It could be. It could be. Not. I was gonna say not necessarily undercover cop, but it could just be like a agent. There you go. Like an undercover agent or a double agent. I feel like this King of Wands has a lot going on. Loki. Actually, not even Loki. Hockey. Hockey, definitely. They got a lot going on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Ten of Wands. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting. This is not reading the way I was anticipating. So Ace of Cups is like when it's upright, it's like a gift from the divine. It's like a blessing. It can signify like a new cup of love. So it could be like self-love, it can be unconditional love, and it can also signify like true love. But it's something that it's handed down. It's like a blessing, kind of like out of nowhere. It can't be tampered with, it can't be stolen, it can't be manipulated. It is what it is. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I would say there's a lack, or either, okay, it could be this King of Wands energy that is no longer receiving, I guess, some form of love from this institution or organization. Maybe because they weren't able to accomplish something in relation to coming out of poverty. And so maybe this organization no longer wants to work with them. I'm getting a whole nother story now. Okay. And this is causing the King of Wands stress because they weren't able to accomplish getting out of poverty or getting out of lack mindset. Energies no longer want to work with them anymore. They feel like they're not receiving any type of love anymore. They have no access actually to self-love, to unconditional love, nor true love. And this is causing a lot of stress. It could be also that this secret organization, this agency, this church, this sector, this group, whatever, that was their intention for this King of Wands. That was always their intention as well, for this King of Wands to miss out on an Ace of Cups, to never overcome poverty or lack mindset, to no longer, or to not have true, genuine, collaboration or connections, to feel overburdened and worried and stressed. That may have been this organization's goal as well. This unbeknownst to the King of Wands, most likely. I'm sure if they had known it, then they most likely would not have joined. I would assume, but you never know, okay? But yeah. It could be, they weren't aware that this was maybe the consequences of joining a particular group. I'm not sure. Queen of Pentacles upright is the overall energy. So Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Ten of Wands. It could be a feminine energy, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That's also a part of this group. That may be in connection to a King of Wands energy. Queen of Pentacles is grounded, usually very nurturing. This energy is feminine energy, but again, gender doesn't matter. But the Queen of Pentacles is usually considered to be like the spouse or the wife or the partner, the homemaker out of the tarot deck. That would be this queen. So that may be relevant. Could be the King of Wands feels stressed and overburdened because they feel like they no longer receive a certain type of loving energy from a Queen of Pentacles energy. Let's pull out one more. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of Pentacles, Earth energy. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So Knight of Pentacles upright is like the slowest moving knight. they have a mission that they're, you know, trying to achieve something, maybe trying to, Pentacles is like energy or finances or something, so they have a goal in relation to that they want to achieve, but it just takes them a really long time because they're very methodical. But the Knight of Pentacles, even though they're the slowest, they're honestly the best because they're most reliable. It doesn't matter how long it takes them, but they will get the job done no matter what they encounter, which I think is pretty awesome. So, but with in reverse, like this Knight has stopped, which kind of counteracts everything I just said. When the Knight is upright, they're pretty much unstoppable, but when they're in reverse, they're no longer moving. Now it could be because the Knight has, you know, that's something that they chose to do, you know, they stopped for some reason, or it could be because they encountered an obstacle that was just insurmountable to where they're being stagnated, which makes sense with the Ten of Wands. Maybe this it could be the King of Wands energy, or it could be this agency, organization, institution that has come up against something that they cannot they can't break through. They're being stopped, they're being blocked for a reason, either or. And this is causing like a lot of stress and worry. Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say, because usually worry and stress, I usually get Nine of Swords, but with Ten of Wands, like, that 10 is a symbol of completion, so, like, it's, like, so, almost to a breaking point, like, you're just so overwhelmed, I feel like, mainly, like, internally and spiritually, you know, just unable to press forward. But it's the end of a cycle, so I feel like whatever is occurring, one, it was meant to, and two, there's going to be a tipping point to where everything will fall, you know? Kind of like the tower. It'll fall and break apart so that way it can be built back up correctly. So it could be actually this Queen of Pentacles energy that is acting as a blockage, I'm not sure, to a certain institution, organization, secret society or something. It could be this institution or organization that views this Queen of Pentacles as a blockage, or it could be the King of Wands. The King of Wands could feel blocked from love or whatever due to this energy. Or again, I think I already said that, but yeah, but the or it could be this institution. It could be this institution as well, or organization that wants to block this Queen of Pentacles from receiving, you know, true, genuine love, affection, self-love, true love, unconditional love. They may be trying to cause this Queen of Pentacles a lot of stress, a lot of just to be overburdened with 3D issues, I guess. Or to feel so overburdened that because Wands is about, again, ambition and passion, they may want this energy to feel so overburdened that they can't go after their passions or goals. I don't know, I'm being drawn to like this icy fairy. So icy, I'm kind of getting like cold-hearted, maybe emotionless. So it could be the institution or organization that wants the Queen of Pentacles to be in this type of energy so that way they don't receive, you know, this Ace of Cups. Or I'm also getting, it could have been a King of Wands energy who may have been in this energy, which ultimately blocked them from receiving an Ace of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. It can go so many ways, you know, you just have to take what resonates. Either way, with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, some energies may feel, you know, stressed out because there is a lack of genuine loving energy for whatever reason is being blocked off. I'm just curious, real quick. Let me just see. Spirit, what's this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Thank you. Some of you guys may have like a husky. Or like a dog that like would do really good in like the winter. Five of Pentacles in reverse, so it's just clarifying it. So I was trying to figure out like why the knight stopped on its journey. But I feel like it's being blocked because of some type of lack. Five of Pentacles twice, so lack and poverty is like really prevalent. I feel like in this King of Wands energy or in this organization, institution, this group, they either like are in it currently, or they like really care about it, or they like really stressed about it. And this is acting as a blockage. This may be why energies and multiple energies are blocked off from having unconditional love, true love, stuff like that. Is because they're just so focused on monetary stuff, on 3D stuff, or like energy, abundance. Like that's pretty much what it is. I'm not going to say like that's not important, because obviously like in this reality, in this realm, you kind of need a certain level of abundance to survive. I just feel like what Spirit is saying, like if this applies, like try not to let that be all you care about, all you think about, all that matters to you, because you block yourself. One, you like pigeonhole yourself into one avenue. Like there's so many different avenues and ways to abundance. It doesn't always have to be about money. Honestly, I feel like the key ingredient is energy. Even above money, like energy is way more valuable personally to me. But I would just say that to say I feel like Spirit is saying if that applies, try to remember that there are more important things like true genuine affection and love that also exist. And once you tap into that, the rest will come. But if you're so blinded and focused on one area, then you kind of like you're blinded to everything else. You don't see the different avenues. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, also maybe Spirit is saying there's a need to like give equal give and take, to share, to be fair, you can't just take and take. You have to be willing to give, or the opposite. You can't just give. You have to be willing to receive as well. Okay, so let's see. I kind of got sidetracked, but I really wanted to know. I was like, why did this night stop? Okay, but yeah. So if that applies, I feel like, it doesn't have to be the King of Wands or this institution, just energies in general. I feel like if you, wherever you are on your journey, if you feel like you've stopped or you've become stagnant, I feel like Spirit is saying maybe just pay attention to what your time and energy is going into. Make sure you're balanced and it's the equal give and take. And then if you're in scarcity mindset, try to overcome that. There's an overabundance within us and around us. And then if you have fallen into the rut of only seeing 3D stuff, only caring about materialism, try to pull yourself out of that, so that way your knight can get back up and truck forward. Okay, so what's this Knight of Swords? Please, thank you, Spirit. Okay. The Tower. Yeah, interesting. I felt that earlier. So I feel like whatever information that this King of Wands is going to relay, it could be in relation to this organization or the secret society that this King of Wands is a part of, or that they were a part of. I feel like it's going to cause a tower, definitely. It's going to cause a tower either for the institution. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's going to cause a tower for this organization or this secret society, this church, this religion, whatever. Or it's going to cause a tower for the public, or this institution or this organization, the people that are a part of it. Because obviously it's not just the King of Wands and the leader of the group or organization. It's going to be like a congregation. It's going to be like followers. It's going to be like people. It's going to be like practitioners or whatever, whatever the case may be. They're going to be other energies with the Three of Pentacles. But yeah, whatever information that is going to be said is going to be, I feel like, the truth with this blue throat chakra. And I feel like, yeah, it's going to be shocking. But again, if it comes out, I feel like Spirit is saying it's because it was meant to. And it's going to break down. It's going to break down, it may break down this organization, this institution, And if that's the case, then again, it was supposed to, because it was built off of a faulty foundation anyway. This may be why this institution or this organization is so stressed out about this King of Wands. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But yeah, this may be why. I could also read it the other way. This organization, this institution may have energy regarding a King of Wands that also may be shocking. Actually, I feel like it's both, honestly. I feel like this King of Wands and this institution, this organization, they both have like information on each other. And this is causing both of them stress. So it might be a case to where which one can deliver it the fastest with this Knight of Swords, which one can get it out the fastest. Maybe to try to control the narrative. Either way, whatever comes out is gonna be a Tower for sure. Again, it was all supposed to be this way. For whoever it resonates for, or however it resonates, I would just say, I feel like your spirit team is saying, just follow your intuition, whatever is telling you to do. And with the Ten of Wands, with it being completion, it'll just go ahead and do what it's supposed to do with the Tower. So that way new energy can come in. And again, things can be rebuilt the correct way. Okay, the Lovers. Wow, interesting. Gemini energy. Okay, so Tower is I read the Tower as Scorpio energy. So far, Fire, Aries, Leo, or Sag, Taurus, Gemini, and Scorpio. So with the Lovers, yeah, this is a choice. The Lovers is about a choice. Obviously, it could be like in relation to a choice in lovers. You choose between two lovers. Or it could even be seen as a choice to love, a choice to be in that energy. So yeah, I feel like the King of Wands or the agency, organization, secret society, group, coven, cult, whatever, they both have a choice to make with this Lovers on maybe whether or not they're going to relay this information. Again, who can do it the quickest. And maybe the reason why that they're stalling with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they maybe don't, that may also be why they stopped on their journey, because they haven't decided whether they're going to relay this information. Maybe they're afraid, or maybe they're trying to weigh the consequences. But because they've stopped, the Knight of Pentacles doesn't like to stop. Like I said, they're very reliable. They once they have a mission, nothing is going to stop them unless they're physically being stopped. So because this Knight has stopped, maybe based off of indecision with this Lovers, it's causing them too much stress. So they're going to have to get back up. They're going to have to go, because if not, then they're just kind of going to, I don't want to say self-destruct, but it's like a robot unable to perform its function. It may malfunction because it cannot function, if that makes sense. It's like giving it a command and then the robot not being able to follow out that command. It'll self-combust because it's going against its own programming. That's what I'm getting off of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So either the King of Wands or the institution, agency, or secret society or whatever, they're going to have to make a choice soon on when, how, I don't know, the logistics on whatever it is that needs to be relayed, whatever it is that needs to be communicated. Even though it'll be shocking, even though it'll be uncomfortable, even though it'll be drastic. With the Tower is a major arcana. So the divine is stepping in, forcing an energy or multiple energies to do what needs to be done. That may be why the Tower is here as well. The divine is forcing someone, making that choice for them. Yeah, with the Hierophant, I would definitely say higher ups, meaning not in a 3D, but higher ups meaning supernatural beings are involved in the situation, causing a Tower as well. Maybe because an energy or multiple energies took too long with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse to make this decision. They took too long, so the divine stepped in and made that decision for them with the Lovers. And this is causing a Tower as well. You have to take what resonates. Temperance. Wow. Okay. Yes, the divine is here. The divine is here. Earth angel energy, Sagittarius energy. So heavy Sag energy with the King of Wands and the Temperance. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, the divine is definitely the Hierophant to the Temperance. This is definitely like Earth angel, supernatural. I would even say Archangel Michael is here. And when Archangel Michael stepped into the scene, like it ain't no talking. It ain't no talking. It's just all action, okay? All action. King of Wands, Ten of Wands. But yeah. So I would say the divine is definitely coming in, shaking things up with this tower, and whatever information that is going to come out in relation to this King of Wands, in relation to the secret society, this coven, this group, is long overdue with the tower, because the tower only comes in when we, as in energies here in the 3D on Earth, don't do what we're supposed to do, what we know we needed to do. That's the only time the tower comes in. So, ooh, sorry, this energy is like, I feel it. It's like really, it's really intense. Especially with all these wands, I'm trying to, woo, grind myself. But yeah. So if this is occurring, I would say for whatever energies that are involved, you know, you could be the King of Wands that I'm speaking to. I could be speaking to the leader of a group, organization, a coven, a cult, secret society, whatever, church, you know, whatever. Or I could be speaking to energies that are a part of this group, or energies that are connected to this King of Wands. It doesn't matter. Any and all energies that are involved, I feel like Spirit is just saying to let the divine do its job. You know, hands off, step back, and let energies fall. And of course, you know, always follow your intuition. There may be an earth angel as well in this energy that's helping to facilitate this this change, this tower. It could be an earth angel energy that this organization or that this King of Wands views as a tower. They could feel like this earth angel energy caused the tower, which may or may not be true. That could have been this earth angel's mission anyways, to reveal and break down what was faulty within a group, an organization, an agency, a secret society, a coven, a cult, or within a particular energy. Interesting. Okay, let's I was not I was not expecting this reading to be what it was. But yeah, okay. Let's see. So let's get a couple of traditional, I think, and then let's see. And then we'll probably wrap up with like an angel card, just because I'm curious to see like what divine energies are at play. Hierophant to the Temperance. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure heavenly work. Like there's nothing any energy can do at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's like trying to go against the Most High himself. Like, that's wild. Okay, let's see. Spirit messages. I'm just gonna move this up a little bit so I can have a little bit more. Oh my gosh, this energy is like so intense. It's so intense. Okay, so let's just cut this. Put that there. And then I'll shuffle this one. Okay, so I'll just pull like one from here. And then set this here. One from here. And set this here. And then look at the back. Church, temple, or mosque. Interesting. Okay, so just clarifying what this Hierophant is. Yeah. They could be this institution, this I did pick up a lot of religion, so I could have a lot of religious people that watch me. No, no issues there. Everybody's welcome on my channel, okay? Okay. But yeah, so it's just clarifying or identifying that this reading could pertain to a church, to religious, churchgoers, members. You could be a Christian, it doesn't matter whatever religion, Islamic, Jewish, Catholic, doesn't matter. But yeah, so that may be relevant. Okay, I was not anticipating this, okay? Which actually makes sense on why I was picking up racism in my last reading, okay? So, it could be this group or the secret society, even though this isn't, KKK isn't really, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, okay? So I'll just show it, okay? But this type of a hate group, they're not really, I mean, I wouldn't consider them to be a secret society, but I guess technically they would, because most of the time, organizations like this, they're not outwardly blunt about their ideals, because then obviously like they can't like accomplish what a lot of what they want to do, because most people would be like, what the hey, with this Three of Pentacles in reverse. But yeah, so that may be relevant. It could be energies that, so this Hierophant can also represent like a secret group or organization or society. This is what this is. It could be members that are part of this organization or society that also attend church, temple, or mosque. They may consider themselves to be religious, even though they're a part of an organization like this. Which I can kind of like go into a whole like spiel, but I just feel like, for me personally, the whole part of being religious is to adhere to certain values and morals, which I feel like contradicts organizations like these. Like, how can you be a part of a church, temple, or mosque and also be a part of this? But again, that's my personal opinion. I'm not about to argue with energies who are a part of this anyway, because where is the logic? Where is the sense? Where is the evolution? Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Let's see. Legally separated. So some of you guys, this is completely separate from the Hierophant energy. Some of you guys may just, this is an identifier, maybe you're going through legal separation, maybe you're married or something like that, and yeah, that's just relevant. Maybe some of you guys, I'm also getting, you could have gotten married at a specific church with the Hierophant that you went to, and now you're legally separated, and maybe you have to, because both energies still go to this church where they were maybe married, or maybe where the congregation knew that they were together. Now that the two energies are legally separated, it may be causing them stress, because they may not want the public to know their personal situation. That's just that's a little bit more specific, and that's just an identifier. But I feel like if that resonates, I feel like Spirit is saying it. Try not to worry about people's judgments, because obviously nobody's perfect. Everybody has their own issues, and even if you don't want yours to be like as visible, just try to trust and know that like whatever decisions you're making with the Lovers, if you're following your intuition and you feel like it's what's best for you, then that's all that matters. Especially if you want to bring in new love, or true love, even if that's just love for yourself. Maybe, obviously I'm not saying like go jump into another relationship, but definitely practice self-love. I feel like in order to do that, there's a certain level of authenticity and vulnerability that needs to occur within oneself, and that it may be a need for a tower to happen. It may be a need for things to fall apart publicly, visibly, and it may be stressful at first, but I feel like Spirit is saying in the long run, you may feel lighter and freer, if that resonates, and that'll help you bring in more balance, like long-term speaking. And I'll just pull this up in the world, and it'll help close out any old cycles, because maybe trying to keep up pretenses or something is causing an energy way too much stress anyway, and it may be blocking a cycle from fully being completed and closed. And until a cycle is fully complete and closed, it's kind of hard to bring in new energy, you know. So that resonates. Okay. Okay. So let's get some angel cards, and we'll wrap up with that. Okay. I have no idea, you guys, why I have energies like this in my energy, okay? Because I'm obviously, if you feel some type of way about an energy's race, why would you watch an energy that is of a certain race? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But hey, you know, I have to show unconditional love to all energies. Okay. At least that's what the divine would want. Okay, Spirit. Okay, let's just pull and see what comes out. Y'all, my readings be wild, let me tell you. Don't hate meditation. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Spirit be wildin'. Okay, you cannot tell me that the divine does not have a sense of humor, okay? You cannot tell me at all. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, yeah, don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So, oh my gosh, okay, I have to control myself. Okay, the energy. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, for energies who have outdated thinking and beliefs, you know, about, basically skin pigmentation, okay? I feel like Spirit is calling energies to kind of like ask themselves why. I feel like honestly it's a form of self-hatred, because why would you like be so opposed to another energy or another person, especially about something that they can't control, unless it was something about yourself that you disliked and it's just like being projected and manifested outwardly. But I feel like in any case, Spirit is just saying, you know, ask yourself why it is that you feel the way you feel, why you feel such discomfort and such dislike, and then try to work through it. Now, even if you're not into meditation, like if you consider yourself to be religious, or even if you consider yourself to be agnostic or atheist, find a I put too much. Find a better outlet. I feel like Spirit is saying, in order to one, process these negative feelings, these low vibrational energies, these shadow aspects of yourself, so that way you can understand where they come from. Is it just like teachings that were indoctrinated into you from a young age? You know, were your parents, your grandparents, your surroundings, were you just taught to be this way? Or did something specific occur to you at one point into your life to where you're like, okay, I hate all X, Y, and Z. I can't stand all these type of people. You know, just figure out where it stems from, where it comes from, and work through it. I feel like until that's done, you'll just always like be blocked with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You won't ever progress in life the way that you, I won't say ever, but the way that you could. You won't reach your full potential. You won't reach the divine plan that Spirit has laid out for you, until that's been processed and worked through. So again, you can just do that through like a form of meditation, or just like whatever way to where you're able to self-introspect. I feel like that would be a good start. Okay, let's let's read a little bit. Actually, oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So it says expanded. Okay, actually I'll just read the general meaning. It says, anytime you feel overwhelmed by anger or frustration, close your eyes and connect with the angels around you. They are a great part of your life, and they want you to remove the feelings that aren't serving you so that you can have a deeper and richer connection with them. Meditate and connect with heaven to extend your awareness so you can become more aware of who surrounds you on an energetic level. Okay. And then just a little bit more, it just says the angels are encouraging you to spend time meditating and welcoming their help and the help of God so you can become a co-creator of your world in their light and that of your creator. It says, anytime you find yourself about to use the hate word, close your eyes for a few moments and focus on something that makes you feel safe, free, blessed, and focus on something you love. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm just drawn to the pink here as well. I feel like Spirit is also highlighting, not just for specific energies, that are a part of certain groups or whatever, but any energy for whoever it resonates for. Practicing self-love is a good way to just be balanced, to segue into unconditional love. And definitely it's a segue into true love if that's what you desire as well. It all kind of, all three of them honestly kind of, well, maybe not. Well, yeah, I was going to say all three of them kind of tie in together. I feel like in order to access true love and unconditional love, you have to have self-love. And then like vice versa, in order to have unconditional love for other energies, you have to have self-love and be open to true love and all that good stuff. Okay, let's see. Spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Okay, so he's also involved in this situation. He or she. It says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. So for some of you guys, if like you're wanting to go on your soul's journey and discover who you are, discover your talents and your gifts, discover your soul's purpose and what the divine's mission is for you, you can ask Archangel Raziel to assist you, and he will help reveal to you what it is, what's already within you is just like maybe currently covered. And I feel like self-love will also encourage that and open up those one, it'll open up your heart, I feel, and two, it'll open up those like passageways to like dive deep within yourself. So specifically your third eye chakra will assist, your heart, and then I'm not actually too sure what the chakras in the hands are, but I do believe that they're, because I feel like I'm pretty sure there are chakras all over the body. I just haven't fully studied all of them yet, but they all have like a purpose. So yeah. Okay, so let's read a little bit. Let's read. It may be Archangel Raziel who's assisting the King of Wands energy to uncover their gifts and talents in relation to an organization, so that way it can do what needs to be done. Or it could be other energies that are part of a group or organization that are needing to access their own gifts as well. So that way this symphony can play out. Okay, let's see. Let's find the archangels. Let's see. Spiritual. Here we go. Okay. It says your spiritual gifts and talents are coming into alignment at this time. Whether you realize it or not, you have the special ability to inspire others through your own personal achievements, goals, and lessons. Ask yourself how you can pass on any of your lessons to others in a gentle and supportive way. Okay. It says also be aware as your psychic intuitive abilities are strengthening. And then expanded interpretation is whether you are a natural intuitive, psychic, dancer, writer, yoga teacher, or whatever, you have the natural ability to connect with spirit because you are spirit. You were also born with talents and gifts. You may not see them, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. pay attention over the next few weeks to anyone asking you to show them something or to help them with problems that you've already overcome in your life. You have spiritual gifts coming into alignment, and Archangel Raziel wants to help you channel them. Go for it. Okay, so Spirit is saying for whoever's watching, everyone, I believe everyone has gifts and talents that they were born with, no matter what they may be, and you, even though like it says, even though you may not think that about yourself, or even though you may not know what they are, they're there. They're just kind of you have to uncover them. So I think that's actually really cool when it says if anyone ever asks you like how do you do that, or wow, you're really good at that, that could be like a starting point on you discovering like what your talent is. And even if it's not specifically that, it could lead to showing you, if that makes sense, what it actually is. So I feel like for whoever it resonates for, just in general, even if you're not a part of this situation, I feel like Spirit is just drawing attention to energies, the collective, you who are watching. I feel like the divine is getting the collective, all energies, into alignment to put their gifts, put their own gifts into use, if that makes sense. To help usher in the new world, or the new reality. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys, I also feel personally, everyone has a level of, actually everyone has intuition. It just may be blocked, or it may not be activated, but everyone has it. And I also feel like everyone has, like a certain level of, psychic abilities, even if it's just genuinely reading, even if it's just reading energy, like on the most basic level. Because everyone can you can literally walk into a room and tell if two people are like angry at each other without them saying anything, right? Or you can literally always walk in and feel like the atmosphere is off. Yeah, that's why when people say, "Oh my gosh, like who died?" You know, okay, that's reading energy, right? So everybody has the capability to do it. So I just feel like Spirit is drawing attention to it because yeah, it's the divine is wanting these type of energies to be activated, okay, or honed into a little bit more. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. I will stop talking now, but I hope this was helpful. If not interesting, this is definitely interesting for me. Okay, but yeah, yeah, I just feel like a lot of things are definitely shifting and coming into light. Pieces are falling into play. You know, everything is, if things are falling apart again, it's definitely meant to. It's definitely time. And yeah, it'll just come back together in a stronger way, I feel. But yeah, okay, I hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.